All right, are y'all fucking ready? Are you ready for this one? Oh my god. What's going on, everyone? I'm Paul Sabo, and this is Punk with a Controller. And every now and again, we come back to you with one of these reacts. A couple weeks ago, actually, it was Gamescom. Then a couple months back, we did E3, and we do Game of the Year every time that pops up. But Sony goes off the radar for a while, and then they pop up with one of these state of plays. And they're calling this a showcase. They're not really calling this a state of play. Going back to the PlayStation blog, where they announced this last week, they are really setting up some big announcements. They've been talking about how they've been silent and that they know that we've been kind of badgering them for some news, and they know that we've been patient. And this is the day that they're going to announce a lot of shit. And a lot of people on the inside are not really taking this one lightly. Whereas Jason Schreier over here, he tweeted out just a couple minutes ago that most of this year's gaming events have been pretty muted thanks to COVID, but I suspect today's PlayStation show will be worth taking a lunch break to watch, expecting surprises, superheroes, and the reveal of a game that people have been hounding me about for years. Now that final line, I mean, I think that's Metal Gear. I'm still not trying to get my hopes up, but I'm pretty sure he's referencing Metal Gear there with Blue Point, and I can't tell you just how tempered I have to be, because if that gets announced, I'm gonna lose my shit. Superheroes with that, I'm taking that the Spider-Man DLC for Square Enix's Avengers. I'm assuming that's what he's referring to, because Square Enix just confirmed in their roadmap yesterday, actually. It was either yesterday or Monday. I can't remember, but they announced their roadmap for the rest of the year, and they did confirm that Spider-Man is going to be coming to the PlayStation sometime this year. I'm just 4 minutes out. And with this little time here, if you wanna see our full predictions, you could go over to our YouTube channel, where you could check out episode 22, which is the most recently updated one, where me and Jay, the Lord himself, LordxHam, go over to his channel, twitch.tv/LordxHam, and show him some love. Where me and him made some predictions for what's to come in the showcase, and I have a few more predictions. I have some more expectations, some thoughts that kind of popped up. David Jaffe, he's been going kind of wild on what to see and what to expect. And by him going crazy, I'm kind of expecting a Twisted Metal reveal, and along with the God of War reveal, both of his creations. So I could see that happening. But I also want to do a little, some things I don't want to see at this showcase. Now, Call of Duty just did their big multiplayer reveal. I think they're doing a closed beta actually right now. They did that sometime this week, and I feel like maybe that could be, Call of Duty's spotlight for this week. They don't need a little trailer or a snippet here. The AI woman, or just like the random faceless woman who's just been voicing every state of play since they started, really. I'd like for them, if this is a showcase and not a state of play, I'd like for them to do away with her. um, Maybe get like Christopher Judge. I was saying this while me and Jay were streaming some Splitgate over the weekend, but I was saying, let's get, some of the voice actors, some of the people who are actually, a part of your games. Let's get Christopher Judge, the voice actor for Kratos. Let's get Ashley Birch. She does the voice for Aloy, or Laura Bailey. She did Abby in The Last of Us Part 2, or just get some of your voice actors and have them present. They've done good jobs in the past. I don't want to see any Deathloop. Now, in the PlayStation blog, they did say that there's going to be games that they're going to be showing games that are coming out this holiday. So I do expect Deathloop in some way, shape, or form. I do expect Kena Bridge of Spirits, that's still due out this month. And we've had an entire state of play dedicated to Deathloop. I think that was last month in August. There was a preview a couple weeks ago where, all the big outlets like IGN and GameSpot and There were some, YouTube content creators that were able to go hands-on with it, where, they played for like 5 or 6 hours and they put out massive previews for the game. And I just feel like we got enough. That game's out next week. If anything, make the launch trailer, post that on the PlayStation blog Friday, tomorrow, or Monday next week. And we don't need it here. So, along with that, I don't know. I mean, I would like, I love indies. I'm a big fan of indies. They're calling Kena an indie. I don't really, that's like it's like a $20 million game. That's not an indie game. And it's made by probably a team of like, 50 to 100 people. I don't think that's an indie game in my mind. It's being published by PlayStation. So if we do get indies, I want them to do one of their kind of just mashups. Like, here's just a barrage of a bunch of indies in one big dope trailer, and then in the PlayStation blog that I'm sure is going to launch after this, I want them to, just drop all the info for all the games we saw in that mashup there. It's going to start actually here in just a moment. It's 4 o'clock right now. Final thing, I want that, I want you to show and announce what you're going to show and announce. Perfect example, the PlayStation reveal event last year, which was fucking awesome, where they announced and revealed the PS5. It kind of just ended, and then Jeff Keighley tweeted out that the pre-orders have gone live. And then, like 10 minutes after that, PlayStation tweeted out a blog post that was saying that the pre-orders have gone live. So don't do shit like that. What was it? They said Demon Souls, in the Demon Souls reveal trailer, it was like PS5 and PC. And then in the blog post, they were like, it's not coming to PC. It's just PS5 only. So it's like, just, announce what you're going to announce. Be very clear. And on that note, my fucking expectations are high, Sony. What the hell do you got? You've been falling a lot this year. Is this a game or is this a get hype trailer? It is a game. Oh. This isn't what I think it is. This is a get hype trailer. Yeah, this has got to be a get hype trailer. For a second, I was very... I don't know what this is. I'm nervous. You got 40 minutes, Sony. Alright, yeah, it's definitely just a get hype trailer. Sony always had the weirdest marketing trailers. I got some whiskey here in case shit gets bad. Or in case shit gets way too fucking good. I got full PlayStation regalia. People tend to forget they've always had the best showcases. 2016, they are the kings of hype. 2016's E3, they had a live orchestra playing for every demo they showed. That showcase was where they announced everything. Is that Tessa Thompson? The woman who got out of the car? Kind of looked like her. And PlayStation Experience, come on. An event entirely dedicated to fans. Oh, this is some type of symbolism. They're taking the crown back? Are you serious? That was a trailer. Quick little part 2 get hype.
I'm Jim Ryan, President and CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment, and welcome to the PlayStation Showcase. At PlayStation, we believe in pushing boundaries and setting the benchmark for creativity and excellence in entertainment. We always love the opportunity to speak directly with our community. The new technology in PS5 enables development teams to build more exciting, immersive, and compelling worlds, showcasing their creative vision as storytellers. We've never been more grateful for the PlayStation community. So thank you for allowing us time to share some significant updates and brand new content. So without further ado, let's look at some new and amazing games.
Jim, I'm just letting you know this showcase is going to depend, or my thumbnail depends on this showcase and whether I embarrass you yet again or not. Oh, come on, Lucas. Are you come on. Here?
Peace is a lie.
It's KOTOR. It's fucking KOTOR.
That is what the Sith believe. They promise power. Now they wield it. We face the greatest Sith in generations.
Can I see actual gameplay though? Oh my god. They're coming out swinging. Holy shit. Just PS5? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I was thinking a Gran Turismo 7 opener. God of War for a hype opener. The fuck is this? Is that Babylon? No? Because I was about to say that doesn't look like Babylon Fall at all. The fuck is this? Oh my god. Is this Pragmata? Capcom's? No. No, it said shift up or something like that. What the hell is this? I keep on wanting to guess what this is, but I genuinely have no idea. This isn't a new Nier, because Niers don't. This looks fucking awesome. I'm gonna grab a backup beer because I'm gonna need one of those. What the hell is this game? They're spending a lot of time on this, though. Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm not hating how much time they're spending on it. Like, give me this game already. This looks fucking incredible, but we got Project Eve.
당신이 왜 이곳에?
설마 이브 저건 알파 네이티브야.
Yeah, that's one that's lost on me. Probably some serious weebs out there. Oh, come on! You're showing this game? Well, that's your first shot of the evening right there.
Dragon Lord has returned.
Fools! Your party of heroes can't stop me.
They're pacing. They're pacing. They're pacing.
Spoiler? It's you, baby.
Weird song choice.
You know, some of you may be asking, Tina, why are there guns in a fantasy world? And I am just so glad you asked, because shut up your face and get shooting!
You ready, newbie?
Time for character sheets, baby!
I feel like a lot of those references are going to be lost on people.
No end credit scene here. This ain't no super duper hero movie.
All right, hit me with the big stuff, Sony. Come on now. You started off as strong as you could really start off. This is
Probably
Forspoken.
not a secret, but I'm a pretty big deal.
All right, okay.
Real big deal. We are getting out.
This game looks fucking awesome.
I promise we'll go somewhere that loves cats. No more fights. Clean air. Bright skies. What the actual fuck? Whoa, wait, stop! Whoa. Where on earth is this?
Africa.
Who's there?
And technically not Earth. Well, not what you would call Earth, anyway.
I swear to God, asshole, show yourself!
Show myself. I've shown.
Where are you?
Right here, at the end of your arm. Oh, hello, yes.
Okay, so let me get this straight. I'm somewhere that's not what I would call Earth. I'm seeing freaking dragons, and oh yeah, I'm talking to a cop.
Oh my god.
Did I just do that?
We did.
I just moved it with my freaking mind! Yeah, okay, that is something.
Oh
I
my
do now.
god.
I do magic, kill jacked up beasts, I'll probably find
Holy shit.
No, you're just being ridiculous.
Oh, that's too far. Good to know there's a line.
Our land suffers. You are the only hope we have. You're special.
You're the one that's planning on facing off with Sylar. Tanta Sylar is the strongest and most formidable of all the Tantas. You will be doing our land a great service by killing her.
Oh my god, dude. It looks fucking fun.
Frey. No name for a demon. I am the one you seek. The one and only Tanta Sylar.
Spring 2022. Damn, that's a lot sooner than I thought. Thought they would just hit me with the 2022.
Team Rainbow has been the shield against the worst global threats imaginable. Hostage situations, biological weapons, the threat of nuclear war. But now, we face the greatest terror our world has ever known.
Another bust, yo. Why are they announcing a bunch of third-party stuff, though?
If we want a shot at tomorrow,
Like, no one wants this,
we
dude.
will move as one. We will think as one. We will do whatever it takes. As one. Together, we enter the unknown. Together, we fight for our future.
This looks so generic.
And no one will be left behind.
I mean, there's got to be a point where it's hit after hit. Not even a date, just January. Couldn't give you an official date still. Remedy. They're showing Alan Wake.
Whatever you do,
Don't get me wrong.
dark.
Alan Wake remake is cool.
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive.
Alan
Just
Remake?
ran into one on the ferry. Famous artist, no less.
Alice?
They better call that. That better be the official title.
My wife Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wick.
Last night I woke up to a nightmare. I was missing a week. What had happened to me? I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it. With it, I could save myself. I could save Alice.
Carl Stuckey. Pleased to meet you.
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
It's cool. I loved Alan Wake, but it's October 5th. Oh, that's sooner than I thought. GTA.
Hello, Franklin.
What's up?
I gotta run now, okay?
All right, bye, babe.
It's lonely up here.
So it's basically just the PC version, like I thought it was going to be. Realistically, thought it was going to be. I did have some dumb theories.
Make out like bandits on it.
What? That's annoying as fuck. Ghostwire Tokyo. Alright, well, my hope is that they're blasting through a lot of this shit so that we can get some actual demos of that goody good. Are they going to give an official date to this one? Because they delayed this one. It was supposed to come out this year. And it's just a weird looking game, personally.
There remains work yet undone. Critical work. People always decry the truth when forced to face it. Still your fear. I will be her salvation.
I would have just preferred another Evil Within, personally.
Time is nigh. The world rests on the precipice of transformation. A new age will dawn.
Every time I see it, I have a less and less of an idea of what the fucking game actually is. Alright, hit me with the big stuff. Come on now. Fucking hell. It's gonna be Avengers, right? Yeah, yeah. Eidos Montreal. So that's Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay.
Galaxy. You came here to see.
I am hyped for this one.
My choice.
This game looks fucking dope.
The matriarch wishes to share it with you.
United in the light of belief, all suffering, all grief will end. Oh! Ah! Ah! What's wrong with you?
Oh, I think I'm having a heart attack.
Cease this at once.
Osmo! How you doing, buddy?
Grand Unifier Raker, leader of the Church of Truths.
During that ritual with the priest, they kept talking about a promise.
It was like they were drinking funky juice or something.
Or joined the cult.
So let us investigate for you.
Always catch, Peter Quill. And not fun kind with Bo.
Hey,
God, I want this game to be really good. Because it looks really fucking good.
The Universal Church of Truth is
0.3%.
Is that bad? It sounds bad.
It is.
I hope you've got one hell of a speech plan, Peter.
That makes two of us.
Is there ship combat? What?
By rejecting the promise, you have proven yourselves unworthy, and you must be destroyed.
That was completely intentional. The Milano's on her way. Thanks, bud.
Is this the fucking battle royale? Jesus, Sony, what are you doing today? Bro, they better go a bit longer than 40 minutes because they only got about 15 more by the looks of it. Not even a date.
Welcome to the Eon program. Picture your perfect you. Your health, your
Deathloop.
your fashion. Not just freedom, we offer eternity.
Shut up.
Your esteemed visionaries believe the only thing
Like, seriously, get in and get out with Deathloop. You have shown us enough of this game.
8 geniuses who painted
Of course, there's going to be a long trailer, I can tell you right now.
locked us all in one repeating day. Their eternity. An endless party that you can never leave.
Gotta do another shot. This... Looking at this, it's... The pacing's been good, but... As for showcasing stuff...
Brainwashed cultists flinging bombs. Whatever these guys are doing. All spewing in.
They've shown a lot that's coming out this year. I think they've shown enough of what's coming out this year.
So how come I don't remember shit?
But so far, we have seen literally everything on this list except for 3 games. One of them I know won't appeal to a lot of people because it was that weeb-ass weeb Japanese action RPG, Project Eve. I thought it looked fucking sick, but I know a lot of people just aren't going to be appealed to that shit.
Somebody sending me these messages from the future, the past, whenever. And some jackass wrecked every plane out here. Is this a contest for them? Some type of experiment? How does this time loop work? Does anybody remember? Why is everyone wearing a mask? What the notes anymore? Who am I?
The big question is what's the closer? I don't even know what's between here and the end, but now I'm wondering what the closer is going to be. Because my I was talking Metal Gear here and Twisted Metal.
I've imagined myself a way out. Gonna break this time loop before it breaks me.
Trailer. Deck 5. Wait, what? All right, Sony, I'm calling it now. You better fucking go longer than 40 minutes. This isn't what I was expecting. What the fuck is this? It's not for me. That's what it is. Every game needs a fucking paraglider now, or a little glider. I don't get it. This music's cool. That was, all right.
J'ai Oleti.
All right, Sony. Starting to make me feel like an asshole for putting this jacket on. Okay. Okay. PC, just next gen update, both. I'll take both. Give me fucking PS5 update right now and I'll download that shit right now. Lost Legacy? There you go.
Last I checked, we're all a bunch of thieves digging around where we shouldn't.
Hang on! Oh, crap!
Everyone obsessed with this treasure gets what they deserve.
Give it to me soon.
Are you ready to seek your fortune?
Because goddamn, this game's gonna look amazing in 4K 60. Nothing? Fuck.
I'm Herman Hulst, head of PlayStation Studios. PlayStation Studios, at its heart,
It's either more Horizon or it's SOCOM. It's not SOCOM.
Collective of
I
AAA
wanted to be
studios all
SOCOM so
across the globe.
fucking badly.
Everything we do is driven and inspired by storytelling. As creators, PlayStation 5 gives us the opportunity to push the boundaries of storytelling even further. Our world-class development teams at PlayStation Studios have already delivered such incredible gaming experiences for PS5, and we're only just getting started. As you'll see today with the lineup of exclusive games coming for PlayStation Studios, we're going to continue to drive innovation, advance gaming, while always embracing the legacy of PlayStation and creating games that matter. Games that you're not going to find anywhere else. Enjoy.
Why does it sound like you're just about to start? You've got 5 minutes left on my clock. But I'm down for it. And so, come on, what do you? Already? Come on. Even a tease I'll take. That's not. You're fucking kidding me. Logan? But Insomniac's doing Spider-Man. Is Logan coming to Spider-Man? Is that the fucking T? They gotta go M-rated though if you're doing Logan. God, Marvel's Wolverine, what? Dude. Fuck with me, what? Dude, you can't stop Insomniac. Alright, that just made up for the whole fucking... What? Oh my god. They're not one of those studios who's not familiar with M games. They did the whole Resistance series, which was very violent. Oh my god. Holy shit. And then GT7, I mean... Give me a date. This was one of my predictions. But I predicted we get a date. Specifically. I believe. I gotta check my notes. I might have said window. I hope I said win. I don't know! Jay is just 2 points ahead of me and I can't let him fucking win. This is where I was planning on redeeming myself. And this is a Get Hype trailer. This is weird. This is like GT Cross Castlevania or some shit. Very gothic. Oh, wow. I was about to say, you're gonna have to do some graphical shit to take it from Forza. Pat myself down, the hype's getting real. That Wolverine was not an expectation. That's a shot-worthy. That's a shot-worthy reveal right there. I'm gonna hold off though, because they're leading with that. Oh my god, I can't get over that Wolverine announcement. Holy shit. Don't get me wrong, this visually looks really good, and I can't wait to pull up the YouTube trailer and watch it in 4K 60 like immediately after, but... Oh my god. I'm just thinking now. Fuck! Again, they are putting a lot of weight on Insomniac. They put out 2 Spider-Man games. They're working on a 3rd. They just put out Ratchet and Clank. They put out 2 of those games within 9 months of each other. And then they announced this. They announced this before Spider-Man 2, so does that mean this is coming before Spider-Man 2? And then is Logan gonna be in... Oh my god, this fucking company. No date? Did I might have missed the date. I'm freaking out. I might have missed a date. I'll go back. Goodman Street.
For as long as I can remember.
Why does it sound familiar?
I've looked for an equal. One who could push me.
Sure, why not? Throw in Spider-Man 2! What?
One who could surprise me.
Oh, of course, yeah, that was a given. Bro.
Who could even beat me.
So I think Insomniac has officially taken the top ranks as Sony's first-party developers. I mean, I think they've topped Naughty Dog personally.
One of you finally give me what
extraordinarily high quality in so fucking many of them. Venom or Green Goblin, which one is it? Which one is it? We gotta tease of both. Venom, baby. Let's fucking go. Oh my god. That looked horrifying. Anything? Any window? Because that 2023, wow. Because that looked like that could have been an engine. When they did the PS4 Pro, they did the red one with that Spidey logo. It'd be dope if they did a PS5 that was black with that Spidey logo, or put out just the panels so I could buy them and snap them onto my own. I'll pay like $60 for those. Not even kidding. Oh my God, Sony, don't stop. We're at 40 minutes. They were supposed to be done now. This is. Let's fucking go, boys. Let's fucking go. Oh my God. I predicted this with I predicted a demo with a window. I gotta check my notes.
The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok.
That is Sonny.
My story doesn't end hiding in these woods.
Sonny's older.
There, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
I will not allow you to pick a fight with gods.
I don't want to fight anyone.
Oh, fuck.
I just want answers.
And if those answers lead to war with Asgard,
maybe that's what Mother wanted.
we do not know what Mother wanted.
Well, I can't recognize that dour expression anywhere.
Oh, I've missed Mimir so much. New transport.
Odin's got tricks up his sleeve we haven't.
Oh my God.
What if there was someone who could help us?
You mean Tyr?
Holy shit. Oh my God.
Well, for a dead man, Odin seemed pretty keen on seeing he wasn't found.
If he's out there, we gotta find him.
Come in.
LordxHam. The Lord himself. Look at the beauty that is God of War 2 right now. The announcements. Dude, we have a lot to go over tomorrow. I gotta open tomorrow and I have a lot to write tonight. And I gotta go to work after this. Fuck.
Stop thinking like a father for a moment and start thinking like a general.
No! You seem like a calm and reasonable person.
I've been wanting to kill people for so long. Let's go. It was all Draugrs. That's something I gotta look into.
In moments of crisis, panic does nothing. Harness it.
Oh my God.
Serve you.
Draugrs are back. It better be the one shot. It looks like the one shot again.
Are you coming with us?
Who the fuck is that dude? Oh my, bro, I need this game now.
Your answer soon enough. Well, some of them.
Who's that? Oh my God, dude. I didn't even know if there was a date or I think it might have just said 2022. More updates and what is this? Gameplay captured on a PS5 system. This program may contain mature content. The views and opinions expressed on this program are those of persons.
Unbelievable.
Wait, what? Where are we going? Was that the end? I'm gonna give it a second. They normally do a we have a one more thing. It's a dope fucking song to have going hard. Sony's going fucking hard with this montage. Dude, they gotta have a one more thing after this. And that one more thing has to be Metal Gear. I'll pull up the goddamn Jason Schreier quote where he's like, the one game people have been hounding me about for years. I don't think that game...
recognize that dour expression anywhere.
I don't know if it was God of War. We've known about God of War.
And that was the PlayStation Showcase.
Damn,
We've got
Sid.
more info and updates coming right now. And I'm, in fact, joined by no less than PlayStation Studios head Herman Hulst. Herman, really strong showing here from PlayStation.
Okay. Well, that was a really wild ending to a showcase. Okay. So I need a shot and I need a cigarette. And I have every game that was announced tonight, this evening. I'm going to come back here and break them all down, break down the whole showcase in general, rate it, and then I'm going to end this shit and go and write the podcast for tomorrow night because I've been procrastinating that and have to do that. So just hang out. I'll be right back to break down this whole showcase because it started off really strong and then it teetered off very quickly. And then it started to go up a bit. And then it just went down for a solid minute. And then it was just up after up after up after up. So yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette. Give me a second. Well, that was a hell of a showcase. What is up? We are back. We just wrapped up the Sony PS5 showcase for the future and the holiday announcements of their games. And it got real at the end. Like, it got really fucking hype near that end. But in the beginning was really good. But the majority of it was kind of just for me. We've seen all of this, or what they've shown I don't really necessarily care about. But let me see here. So it started off with like this really weird, like, you know, those traditional Sony marketing trailers that you'll see for the PlayStation, you know, during a football game. Like, what was the big one for the PS5? Like those people like on the boat, like sailing into like a new world with like a bunch of other shit behind them. Like, you know, it was just this big, massive trailer. They did one of those, but it was I felt like it was a little symbolic in the sense of they were literally stealing a crown. So like I felt like, you know, maybe that was them casting a little bit of shade. And then it opened up with Jim Ryan basically repeating what he said with the PlayStation blog last week, announcing the showcase, saying that where we understand that you've been, you know, patient and waiting for us to announce some stuff. So here we are to announce some stuff. So then they opened up with what I am very shocked by, which was a KOTOR remake. Give me 1 second here because my God. So they opened up with a KOTOR remake, and I just want to look up real quick. Aspire Media. I could have sworn that they are owned by Microsoft. Originally founded to bring games back to OS. The company has been around since 2005. Parent company is Saber Interactive. Let me just look up real quick who owns Aspire. Okay, no, so they I could have sworn that Microsoft owned them, but they don't. It's let's see here. It's Saber Interactive and Embracer Group. So Embracer Group, they were the ones who just recently bought Gearbox, I believe. I'm just gonna pull up the God of War trailer and have that on repeat. And it is officially called God of War Ragnarok. I know that was kind of leaked a little while ago. Let me see here. It's just no. He slapped the fucking PlayStation banner out. Oh, he was so quick. He was quick. But now let me pull this one up. This guy's gonna get the views for now, unfortunately. What quality are we working with here, bub? What are we working with? Oh man, you uploaded that one quickly. Damn, dude, you wanted that one up as soon as possible. Fucking max of 360p. Are you serious? Damn, son. Oh, that fucking Venom reveal. We're getting into all of it. We're getting into all of it. Just let me find something to put on loop here. Okay. 4K already. Let's fucking go, baby. I'm gonna pull all these up on my TV and just gush over them and as soon as I can. But yeah, no, we opened up with KOTOR Remake, which is by Aspire. Now I follow Mr. Matty Plays over on YouTube. Go give him a subscription. I'm a big fan of him. He's been, KOTOR is like one of his favorite games of all time, and he was the one who initially leaked that Aspire was remaking KOTOR, but he was a strong proponent, if I remember correctly, of the game coming to Xbox and being, again, exclusive to Xbox. So again, if you've been here since the start of the stream, you'll remember that my announcement, one of my don't want to sees is Sony, forget to announce something and just kind of, announce it in the blog post that's posted later. So they totally set it up for KOTOR to be, they made it look like KOTOR is going to be exclusive to the PS5. And that goes against every, rumor and leak that's come since, up until today, which goes back to my whole thing, take everything insiders say with a grain of salt because they have not been so accurate lately. And yeah, no, so I think that's maybe, when I check the PlayStation blog after this and start prepping for the podcast tomorrow, I'm thinking maybe, there's going to be like, well, KOTOR's actually coming to everything. We didn't mention that, but, it's actually coming to everything. But if that's exclusive to the PS5, that's massive. Because not only has KOTOR never come to the PlayStation consoles in general, but it's going to be the remaster, the remake is going to be exclusive. Holy shit. And then after that, we got this weeb-ass weeb game. It's this Souls-like JRPG. It's Project Eve. That might be something big to someone. Like the only Eve that really I know is Parasite Eve or what Eve Online, that space game. This game might, there might be some, super weeb out there that's like, yo, you don't even know this shit. What's fucking wrong with you? But no, it looked cool. I thought it genuinely looked awesome, but it wasn't really anything that stood out to me. And then they showed this Borderlands D&D, I can't, Tiny Tina's Borderlands, whatever. We have seen enough of this game. I am so tired of it. And the fact that annoys me the most is that they have this insane voice cast. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, Kevin Hart and, like, Andy Samberg are in it or some shit. Like, big fucking names are voicing the characters in this game, and yet we haven't heard a single line of dialogue from them. We might have heard a little bit in that last trailer. I was just so tuned out because we saw that game enough during E3 that I'm over it. And then also Borderlands 3 was just not my jam, so I wasn't really about that one. And then Forspoken, I'm going to pull this trailer up actually, because this game has been in the works for quite some time. It was, announced with this really weird kind of teaser, I want to say a year or so ago. And then we got another kind of just like glimpse, like kind of a dev diary of like the direction of the game. If I remember correctly, I got to take this jacket off. But if I remember correctly, Gary Whitta, the guy who wrote Star Wars Rogue One and the Book of Eli, if I remember correctly, he's the one who's writing this game. So that's really cool. And then it's from a bunch of old school Final Fantasy dudes. So that's got me really hyped. And it's just this whole story and concept I think is really cool. And I think it's pretty simple, but it's like not done in game. Like, I feel like it's one of those ideas for a game you would see in a show like Mythic Quest, where like, you know, just this woman wishes she could go to a mythical world and she gets transported to this mythical world and it's not what she expects it to be. I don't know. For some reason to me that's like, that just seems like an obvious title or synopsis for a game, but it's so fucking cool. And the game just looks beautiful, and it's from a bunch of people who I think have a lot of credit in the creative community. So yeah, I'm really excited for this one. And it got spring 2022, so it's actually a lot sooner than I thought it was going to be. And then after this is when it was a pretty big downslope. After this, we got the Rainbow Six Extraction. We got another one of those trailers. It was another game that I feel like we saw plenty of back in E3 in June. And it's a game that I don't know anyone who wants. Like, everyone I know who likes Rainbow Six or Rainbow Six Siege, the last fucking thing they would ask for in that game is aliens and zombies. Like, what? No, I don't get it. I don't know why this game exists. And more importantly, I don't know why it's so difficult for them to just release this game, because the art style is super generic and I don't really care about it. All the enemies look like they're DC, you know, cinematic universe villains where they're just clumps of rocks or just jagged polygons. Like, you know, they're just the most uncreative designed enemies I've ever seen in a video game. And again, I don't know any Rainbow Six Siege fan or any Rainbow Six in general fan, first person shooter fan who wanted aliens and zombies in Siege. And yeah, that game was supposed to come out this year, but it got delayed to just 2022. And now they say January 2022. Still no official date. They gave you a month. Like, that's fucking weird. And I'm uploading this to YouTube tonight. I'm just going to post it, you know, just right now. Take this of note. That game is not coming out in January. I don't know why that game isn't, again, in so much heat and is struggling so much, but yeah, that game ain't coming out in January. It's getting delayed again. And then we got Alan Wake remake. I said Alan Rewake is what I called it. I don't know why they didn't call it. That seemed like a total win. But yeah, the Alan Wake remake got an official trailer. When, you know, initially I was like, why is this, you know, being shown here? Like, you know, I thought this was a big, you know, PlayStation, you know, Studios showcase, but it kind of made sense in the sense of Alan Wake's never come out on PlayStation before, so it's, you know, it's cool that the remake is being revealed on the stage. So I give it credit. And then also Alan Wake is fucking awesome. Like, that's seriously like one of the coolest horror thriller games that I think has ever come out. I would put that up there with Dead Space and Resident Evil 4 and Silent Hill 2. What else? And then after that, there was the GTA next gen trailer. It looked fine. I mean, I felt like it was maybe going to be a little more impressive, but it was kind of just the PC port. Nothing really more to it. The most shocking thing from that trailer was that online isn't coming out until March of next year. So I'm not buying the game until or if I have to buy the game even. I really hope I don't. I hope it's just, you know, a patch for people who already own the game, because I've owned it physically on the PS4 since that came out in November of 2014, I want to say. I can't remember. And then after that, we got Ghostwire Tokyo. We got another trailer for that. That might have gotten a release window or an official release date. I'm not sure, but that's another game that has suffered from a lot of delays. And personally, the announcement for that game was really like cool and intriguing, and like it's just a classic case of don't trust cinematic trailers, because the cinematic trailer for that game was fucking awesome. And it really set up what I thought was going to be a pretty special game. But the final product is just this super weird, just blocky and just pixelated art style. Like it's a horror Tokyo pixelation game. I don't fucking know. It looks really weird though, and I'm just been kind of turned off by it the whole time. And then let me I just want to get this on loop, because this was the cake. This one brought the fucking booty to the whole showcase. Let me see. And then after that was Guardians of the Galaxy. I want this game to be good so badly. Like I could see this game coming out and getting 5s and 6s. Maybe it runs poorly, or it was just, you know, like narratively it was trying to be something more ambitious than it actually could be. But I want that game to be so fucking dope, and I think it looks so dope, and that's honestly probably my most anticipated game for the remainder of the year, looking at it, next to Battlefield 2042, and that comes out October 26th. And then we got the this is oh god, here were some downfalls for me. We got Vampire the Masquerade Battle Royale fucking trailer. We saw that back at Gamescom. And again, the Vampire Masquerade game in general, Vampire the Masquerade 2, it's an RPG. It's a sequel to the RPG that came out in, like, I think it was on the PS2 and the original Xbox. I mean, this game is in just development hot water in the sense of there's no one developing it. the developer, I think the development team straight up got shut down because of go look it up yourself. You know, I think there was misconduct in the development team and the whole team left. I don't know. It was really shitty. That's what I remember on why the whole company shut down. But there's no one even developing that game currently. And then they go and announce this battle royale that exists in that universe. It's like, not only do I just immediately get turned off by the, you know, term battle royale, but it's in a universe that doesn't even exist yet. So I don't give a shit about that game. And then Deathloop got its launch trailer. I felt like it was a lot longer than it needed to be. And then there's this Radiohead Epic Games crossover. I don't know what the fuck's happening. It's called Kid Am Space Nesia is what I think it's pronounced. I don't know. It was never said. It's coming out. I think it was November 20th. I didn't type in the date because I was so just kind of thrown off by the whole thing. Weird showcase. And then right around this point is when we're at 4:35. And if you remember, the showcase was announced for 40 minutes long. So I'm like, we got 5 minutes left and nothing of note has really been shown or announced. And then they announced this Tachia game. Tachia. I have TCHIA. I have no idea how you pronounce it. It's a weird kind of. It seemed like a G. If there's a G-rated version of a G game, that's this, where you just, I don't know, kind of take over animals, and it has the exploration kind of Breath of the Wild. It seemed, I don't know, it seemed like, you know, I don't know. I don't like to use the term baby game because I feel like that just sums things down too much, but it was not for me. That's what I said when I saw it. I was like, this is not for me. So yeah, you could TCHIA, Tachia. I don't know what you want to call it. If you want to look that up, you know, if any of that piqued your interest, go for it. And then we got into the heat. Then we came in with that fire though, and it just went. And then unfortunately it kind of just ended. So it started with the Uncharted 4 PS5. Hey, could you guys keep it down a little bit? Please? Thank you. And then we got into the Uncharted 4 PS5 PC Lost Legacy ports. They're coming to the PS5 and the PC. It looked incredible. That game being from 2016, so Jesus, now almost a 6-year-old game. That's insane that it still looks that good. But yeah, there was no date, unfortunately, that got slapped onto that. I imagine soon they're just working on it, and I imagine that'll be one of those PlayStation blog posts that kind of just drops. And then we got the Wolverine teaser. Like, in what world would anyone have predicted Wolverine was coming for the fucking PlayStation 5. It's coming. It's coming exclusive. It's made by Insomniac, so it's definitely exclusive. And I shouted it off while it was happening, but Insomniac officially takes, the top thread, the top tier. They take number one space of Sony first party studios. I love you, Naughty Dog. You guys do incredible work. But not only does Insomniac do, in my opinion, almost equally incredible work, but the amount of work that they pump out is insane. I'll reiterate it. PlayStation 5 launched November 15th of last year, and it launched with Spider-Man Miles Morales. And then just in July 11th, we got Ratchet and Clank. So within 9 months, we got 2 games from them. And then in 2018, just 2 years or 3 years prior to, 2 years prior to that, we got Spider-Man. So these guys are pumping out games on guys and girls are pumping out games on another level. And I was telling my brother, a few minutes ago, I was smoking a cigarette. If I was a betting man, I would have bet Microsoft would have gotten Wolverine, because, I find it really hard to believe that Xbox still doesn't have some exclusive game from Marvel. You could play Avengers on Xbox, but that's it. You can't play Spider-Man. You can't play Ultimate Alliance 3. You can't play Logan when it comes out. And hell, when if you're an Avengers fan on Xbox, fucking praise you. But you're not going to get the Spider-Man DLC when that comes out this year. That got announced. So I feel like Sony is really sweeping up with a lot of this Marvel property, which is pretty damn impressive. And they're, with the announcement at the beginning of the show with KOTOR, they're starting to clean up with Star Wars too, because KOTOR is arguably the best Star Wars video game anything of all time. People argue that that's their favorite RPG of all time, Star Wars or not. So that is huge. And then we got into a GT7 trailer. This might have ended with a window or not. I'm actually going to see if I could pull it up real quick. Because I was just so fixated on the Wolverine trailer that I was just completely distracted by this. Yeah, let me get this shit in 4K. Or I don't even have 4K, but let me just see it running as good as possible. Because this might be like the sim game I get into. If this comes out for me personally, and I feel like for Sony, this game depends on when it launches. I feel like that actually might not be why it has a release date. I feel like they could I feel like Polyphony could potentially confidently put a date on this game, but they just want it to be in that that kind of that dead space, to no pun intended, to where there's there's really nothing coming out. Because if there's nothing big that comes out and then this game just drops, I will totally spend $70 on this game, because this game visually looks insane. And I'm just going to play the audio for a second. I'm going to get just 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Twitch, give me 2 seconds. That's all you're getting. That is all you're getting. That is all the organ you get. But it's this weird gothic, organ playing throughout the whole thing, just really presenting the beauty of what this game's going to be. And it seems massive, and I don't know. I feel like you're going to need to show more before, an actual sim fan is like, yeah, I want to play this over Forza. But currently, I think this game visually looks, super impressive. And then I had the trailer on loop for a bit earlier. We got Spider-Man 2. Again, Insomniac taking the fucking cake. These dudes are on another level with the amount of work they're doing. I don't get it. That trailer was incredible. It might have said it was a cinematic, not run, or it might have said, running on a PS5. I'm not sure, but that looked like that was running an engine, if you ask me, just going off of what Insomniac Spider-Man engine has been showing. And then we ended with God of War. Now, God of War 2018 is my favorite game of all time. I'm putting that above Metal Gear. And if you follow this show, I am the biggest fan of I'm not going to say I'm the biggest, but I am a massive fan of Metal Gear. And God of War 2018 is my favorite game of all time. And hey, could you keep it down for me? Yeah. Fun. Yeah, God of War 2018 is my favorite game of all time, and it's my favorite game of all time in the sense of I feel like there's not a single wasted moment in that entire game. I feel like it's constructed the very way it is, for the reasons it is. The game of course has issues. I feel like the map is not good, but if you ask me, that's also the only real issue. Let me see here. Let me just put that on loop. But yeah, expectations for God of War 2022 are through the roof for me, because going into God of War 2018, I was excited for it. I was prepped for it. I had it downloaded and pre-ordered and ready to go and everything. And then it was the Thursday, or it was the Wednesday before that Friday when the game dropped on 420, where it was getting tens from everyone, where my expectations went from they're high. This game looks cool. It's God of War. I played all the God of Wars prior, but I was never really a fan. I was never a fan of Kratos. He was just this big brute that I never really gave a shit about. Whereas this game made me care about Kratos. The gameplay was, in my opinion, flawless. It was perfect. And just the over the shoulder, the nonstop one cut when you're going down the river to get the blades, the twist at the end with Baldur, everything. And Loki, everything about that game. It's why it's my favorite game of all time. And this trailer did enough for me personally, where I don't need to see anything else. One of my big concerns is, a lot of people talk about Chris Judge as a voice actor, or Laura Bailey, or Ashley Birch, but I feel like Sonny Suljic doesn't get enough credit for his work as Atreus in God of War 2018. People will say they liked Atreus, and they liked him as a character, but I feel like no one ever shouts out Sonny Suljic for his actual work. And Sonny Suljic, I would say his most notable works are him as Atreus in 2018's God of War, and he was the lead actor, the main protagonist in mid-90s Jonah Hill's directorial debut. And he's kind of all over the place with what he's doing between acting and voice acting and skateboarding. I'm a big fan of skating, and I don't know about you out there, but I follow the barracks, and the barracks battle of the barracks is happening right now, which is just basically a big bracket of pros and AMs and retirees just all getting together and playing a game of skate and figuring out who's the best. And Sonny Suljic's in the battle of the barracks right now, and he's doing really good. And if you follow him on Instagram, the main thing he's promoting are his skate clips and him skating. And he's really fucking good. So I wouldn't be surprised if at some point he drops, acting to become a skater. So when I heard, I follow him skating, so I've been hearing him throughout his growth, and hearing Atreus speak, I'm like, oh, okay, that is Sonny. He came back for, he's grown up, but that is Sonny. And, him coming back to play Atreus, I'm very happy with, because the kid's got the chops. the kid's got them pipes. I'm a fan of Sonny as a voice actor, and I'm happy to see that he's back. And where this game's going looks just beyond me. I have no idea. I'm going to actually switch over to that real quick for the remainder of this. That giant at the end, Lord, I don't know if you're still in the chat, but if you can tell me who that giant was, because I feel like that dude is going to be symbolism 101, or that's going to be like, who's the dude? Who's Brad Pitt and Troy? Achilles? I feel like that's going to be Achilles or some shit. No, that's you killed Achilles. I can't bring up any Greek gods. Fuck. Dude, I don't know where this game's going. And like, it's so funny for me because I'm looking at this right now, and it's so funny for me to think that, like, don't get me wrong, visually, this looks incredible, but it doesn't look that much better than God of War 2018. And I feel like that's not a knock against this game, because there's a point where he stands out on this landscape and it looks incredible. It looks like the draw distance and the just the detail is insane. But I feel like that's again, that's not a knock against this game. That's more of a testament to this studio in what they showed with 2018's God of War. And we ended with this. This was the final, thing they showed, which was kind of weird, where it kind of just ended with this. This was the draw distance expanse that I'm talking about, and that is all going to be explorable. I'm calling it right now, like God of War 2018. This is going to be the new hub world. Or maybe I'm totally wrong and the game's just going to be fucking massive. But for me personally, this kind of looks like a new hub world. But yeah, the show kind of just ended abruptly. It ended with this, and I was expecting maybe Herman Hulst or Jim Ryan to come back and be like, hope you enjoyed the show. We'll have more to talk about soon. Bye. But also, the other thing that was kind of a note to me is they usually have a one more thing. Sony essentially invented before we go, we've got one more thing to show you. And it's always the big showcase. Like, for me personally, my get hype prediction was Metal Gear Solid is the one more thing. Now, I'm going to get a partial point for this. I got to add it up after everything. Goddamn Mjolnir. You better get Mjolnir at some point in this game. So you got the Leviathan Axe, the Blades of Chaos, and Mjolnir. Are you fucking kidding me? Jesus Christ, this fucking game. But all in all, it was a good showcase. And I'm going to say that it was a great showcase, actually, because even though they showed stuff that we had seen before and that didn't really interest me particularly, this giant is the one I'm talking about. The pacing for this was perfect. The pacing for the showcase was immaculate. And that alone, for me, brings this up to great. Because there was no dead air. I mean, depending on your taste in video games, there was dead air. But I mean, they never cut to a dev sitting on a couch who's, now talking about the game for the next 10 minutes. So I, all in all, thought that this was a really great showcase. It started off really strong, started to dip, in that middle. And then right around that 35-minute point, I'm like, you guys got 5 minutes left. What are you going to do in 5 minutes? And in the span of, because it went till 4:43. So in the span of 8 minutes, they gave us Uncharted 4 and the Lost Legacy remastered on the PS5 and PC. We didn't get a date for that. We got Wolverine, an Insomniac exclusive. That's no date. We got GT7. I had that trailer on repeat and I still never paid attention, so I'm assuming we maybe still just have 2022 on that one. We got Spider-Man 2 officially confirmed with a 2023 date. And then we got God of War. We got God of War 2 with this nice big trailer. Very, very impressive. Very excited. This new transport style. I can't fucking wait for this game. Now, just before I go, I kind of want to just go over, I just want to kind of mention something in the sense of, again, insiders. Don't take everything they say with a grain of salt. Like, if I had just bent over backwards believing that Metal Gear Solid Remake was coming, I'd be pissed right now. No Metal Gear Solid. But everything they showed, the fact that I haven't mentioned Metal Gear Solid Remake since I started, talking about and covering everything that was shown, shows how good this showcase of games really was. And I mean, the best part about this showcase is that this is everything that's coming out in the next year and a half. Spider-Man 2 was the only thing that got 2023 date, and Logan was the only thing, or Wolverine was the only thing that got 0 date. So I feel like I feel like that goes to show how much we're going to get from Sony in the next year. And, I'm happy they didn't show Call of Duty. That was one of my, going into this, that was one of my, predictions on what I don't want to see. They didn't have a random AI woman, transferring all the games in between each other. They had Jim Ryan and Herman Hulst come out, so that was nice. But yeah, no, the insiders set up expectations. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll see that I retweeted Andy Robinson over at VGC reporting that Jeff Grubb reporting Twisted Metal being announced and revived. We didn't get that. I really do feel like Jason Schreier was teasing Metal Gear Solid with his tweet when he was talking about a game that people have been badgering or hounding him about for years. I don't see that being God of War or any of these games, just because we've known about almost all of these games. So like, why would people be hounding him about those games? People would be hounding him about the games that haven't been revealed and haven't been announced. So that one was a little disappointing to me, but again, take everything they say with a grain of salt. So I wasn't really too upset. And just on a couple, final notes, I'm really surprised there was no just quick announcement of a Blue Point acquisition in general. Not their next project, but we had that very substantial leak earlier this year where Sony Japan tweeted out, "We acquired Blue Point" instead of "We acquired Housemarque," with a full photoshopped image. I say Photoshop, it's as if they don't use Photoshop to make their images. Their own, image in general. I just felt like that was, a little surprising. I figured they maybe would have announced that. But then also, if you'll remember, last year, Sony did 2 very big events back to back. So they might have another one coming in October where they have some other big announcements. But for now, I personally think this was plenty. And I think this was, again, a great showcase. So I'm going to work on getting this edited and uploaded, and you could go over and check this over at youtube.com, Punk with a Controller, and see if that interests you. Peep out all these trailers and my reactions. Tomorrow I'll be live with the Lord himself, LordxHam, twitch.tv/LordxHam. Go show him some love. Where we record a podcast every Friday, usually around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's 22 episodes up over at youtube.com right now. You can go and check those out. Our last episode was our predictions for this event, and you could see how horribly wrong or incredibly right we are. Who knows? But I will talk to you guys soon, and I hope you have a nice night. Peace.